They're cross as can be. Something tell me something.
Yeah.
Periscopes.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Throttling.
Yeah, I hear a lot of that.
It's
That
weird.
sounds
Like
familiar,
the
too.
new update in vMix, I can look at both the streams, and the Facebook stream runs. It's going nice and steady. It's just the other one, the restream stream. It's
Oh.
is the shitty one.
Well, you're going. You look good on Periscope, and you look good on slash Twitter, and you look good on YouTube.
Okay.
I'm looking at them right now.
Okay.
So are we live?
We are live.
Oh, we should start.
Yes. Let's
do
do
this.
that.
All right.
No.
No, not
No.
live.
No. I didn't hear anything from you.
Oh, I didn't play that to you. I didn't realize. I thought you had everything.
Oh, I didn't. Okay.
Did you not get the new open I did?
I did. I don't have it. I've got I've got all the other audio except I haven't put the open on the playlist. That's my bad. That's my bad. So,
Oh.
all right.
Oh, we're live, right?
Yeah, we're good.
Good enough.
Hey, Josh.
Hey.
How's it going?
It's fine. It's perfectly fine.
You don't sound too excited today.
I can't tell you how excited I am today.
Is it week 7 or week 8 of quarantine?
I don't know.
Week
I honestly-
800,009.
I honestly don't know. I know that Harris County now has a must wear a mask thing in place.
Not until Monday.
Starts Monday.
Yeah, so everybody get all your mouthiness out now.
Uh-huh.
All your duck lip Instagram posts and your cheesy grins.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. What else do we need your mouth for? I don't know. Drinking beer.
Drinking beer.
Yeah. So get all that
Mm-hmm.
out, and just.
Have you worn a mask yet?
Yeah, but just to wrestle.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you always wear a mask?
Well, it's kind of. I mean, yeah, sure.
So-
if
so,
I go that route, yeah. Once you put it on, you can't take it off. I'm lucha libre for life.
Mm-hmm.
So once you put it on, it's there for life. Hey, Brendan. Hey, Matt. Hey, Jules.
Hey, Josh.
Oh, wait. I just saw you over there. We should do some sharing and do some introductions.
Yes.
How about that? All right. The guy
What?
to my screen right, your screen right. You have this audio, correct?
I have audio. Yes.
Do you have all the appropriate accoutrement for your intro?
Let me
Ooh,
see.
very
Let me
good.
let's
Use of the word there, Josh.
Yeah, right.
I know. I like
That's 2
that.
cups of coffee for you on my vocabulary.
Is it French
No.
roast?
No, it's the Fairfield Market blend from our HEB with a little coconut
Nice.
goodness in there. So big ups.
All right. I am ready.
Okay, everybody
Introduce me.
to my screen left now on my monitor, and then to your screen right when he does the 2 box, and then wherever he is on the screen. The guy with the
Yeah.
hair
Got it.
and the guy with this intro. Kennedy, 3, 2, 1, intro. Boom.
What up, everybody?
Did you mess it up?
No. Remember, I'm playing different music, so I got a little. It's on a loop. Well, hold on. Now it's on a loop.
Wait, the warm it up, Chris? Are you not using warm it up, Chris?
No, I'm not using warm it up, Chris. It's just
Why not?
background. Because it's
No.
just background music. Because I want
That's
time.
lame.
No,
No,
it's not lame.
It is lame. You're trying to shipwreck this show. You're trying to hijack it and run it aground. I don't like it.
Do I need to kill your audio?
No, you need to
What's-
start over and do it right.
Once again,
Giving
everybody.
yourself more time to chug.
I'm trying to engage
This
the
is
audience.
malarkey. No, you're not. You're trying
I
to
am.
hijack the show.
This Vander Chuck dude would be proud of me. I'm engaging the audience.
No,
Once
you're not.
again, I want everyone to grab their tasty beverage that they currently have in their hand.
No, you're going rogue. Just
And-
because you're a part of the Rogue Brewers doesn't mean you get to go rogue.
I
anytime
am
you
going
want.
rogue and I'm
We
proud
didn't
of it.
discuss any of this. You have an intro.
So-
We have the way we do this thing.
Everybody, when we get back in the studio, things will go back. But now, everybody grab their tasty beverage, and please join me in a Thursday chug. Ooh, I almost dropped it.
Oh, don't do that. Brown. I'm gonna look good on the
I
card.
hope you have music playing because I can hear all your throat noises.
He does.
That's. Sorry, Jose. Sorry.
Hey, Jose.
No,
Yeah.
that was awesome.
Sorry, Jose. I had the
Great.
wrong audio.
Right?
What?
Brendan says he downed his and had time for another one. And the whole time you guys were
Good.
arguing.
Brendan joined me for a chug.
The whole time. No, just in the time you guys were arguing, he did.
Oh.
I know. I
Well.
was getting a little bored over here too.
Whatever.
Somebody that gets a little upset about not communication or whatever, you should communicate.
Well, you realize we've been doing this for like 3 weeks.
You've been doing it like that?
Yes.
You've been engaging the audience and asking them to chug along? I just been
Like
blacking
the
out?
last 3 shows.
No, you have not. You've asked people to chug along with you?
Yes. I absolutely have. Yes.
The last
That's
3
the first?
shows.
That's 3.
Three
Yes.
shows.
That's like I have like
two
some
shows, 3
background
shows.
music I play. And as I'm chugging the beer, I'm telling and then before that I was playing different songs. Beer related songs. It's been going on for probably like 4 weeks.
The background music he's been playing has been going on for a couple weeks.
Oh. You need to ask Julie what she's drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to play any music, or do you have like an orchestra on cue ready to go?
No, Julie's got the normal
we
stuff.
can do my intro.
I've got the Jewel intro.
I like.
Oh,
like my
so you
intro.
put together this whole thing for yourself, but then when it comes to Jules, you just leave it alone?
Yeah,
Is that
you
what?
see, you see where the love is? You see?
Yeah,
See, Josh?
that's all right there in his hair. How much preconditioning did you do today?
Look, if Julie wants a special song, I will make her a special song, but she has yet to ask.
I think I had to.
And plus,
Well,
she's
my favorite part of the show, Jules, everybody. Boom.
Can't hear it, but.
Hey, it's Jules.
Hi, Jules.
Hi,
I got a
Josh.
lot of buttons to put. You want to tell us what you're drinking?
Okay,
This is a good one.
so I am drinking from your suggestion, Josh. I think it was the other weekend. Excalibur. Excalibur. Yeah,
And
Excalibur.
Excelsior's Brewo.
Yeah.
Excalibur.
Blood of Brian.
Blood of Brian.
Blood of Brian.
Probably a reference to the life of Brian.
Probably.
So y'all went by and picked it up?
We did not get a chance to, but our very good friend, producer Perry,
Mhm.
was near there, and he went by and picked up some, and was some of the ones we were sharing. You
Old-
wanna share some?
Old Town Spring. No,
Oh.
I don't.
Oh,
It's a red ale. Julie loves the red ales.
yes,
Me, not so much a fan of the red ales.
Look at
All right,
that.
yeah, look at that color.
very pretty, very pretty
Nice.
color.
Yeah.
Check that out.
So
Would you call that
Nice.
mahogany?
Yeah, it's real pretty.
rich
That's like the
mahogany.
perfect hair color too. By the way, I'd love to have like that. See?
Mm.
Rich
So, yeah.
mahogany.
So we didn't get to go there. It was we that was when we did our beer run, and we hit Southern Yankee and Ingenious, which that's what Kennedy will be drinking from.
Right.
And then we were the Humble Beerworks guys, so which was very cool. But we ran out of time, and producer Perry went by and got some for us. So it was a yay.
Yeah, we didn't go, but we got a mule to do it for. Not that I'm calling him a mule.
Mm-hmm.
Beer mule.
Yeah, that would make you a real ass.
Yeah. So Josh,
Yo.
I have a question for you.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, it's
Do you actually have a question for me?
I have a question for you.
Do you have actual music for me too?
Yes, I have it all.
So you're gonna look at your watch and look and see what time it is and see
Yes.
that it's.
It's time for your favorite segment and mine here on Liquid Lunch. This is
What you drinking?
Good.
Well, I'm looking around and I see new music being played and I see things being done behind my back, and I see this show being hijacked, and I see things that like Matt is saying on the chat and things that Brennan is saying, and they're talking back and forth, and all I can tell you one thing. I know a conspiracy theory when I see one.
Oh. Yeah. That is one hoppy IPA.
Yeah, and that was a great intro. Great segue.
I will say this for the Texas Beer Run today. I think Southern Star wins the award for most unique Texas Beer Run. I know I'm spoiler alert a little bit. They've got live music playing for your beer to go pickup.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so-
awesome.
that's cool.
Full Family Revival will be out there playing at some point today. I don't know when that starts. I think it starts right now. I think you can be watching this and going to get your beer at Southern Star, driving up to Conroe, and they've got all kinds of cool stuff going on. So
Sweet.
Just a little tease.
And before we get into this, hi,
We
Misty. Hi,
don't
Tammy.
have to get into it right now, but
Glad to have you on with us.
the Great Texas Beer Run
Yes.
now through Sunday.
Yep.
So that's cool. So Josh, that I didn't realize breweries were going to be doing anything special, or some breweries or whatever. So that's really cool.
yeah, it is cool.
Yeah.
And you know what? They let people know about it when they do cool things. They don't do it behind their back. They don't form conspiracies.
So one of the cool things.
You're still going on about this? You're still
Until I'm done
sore?
with this beer. It makes me I'm sorry, this beer makes me paranoid.
You're still sore?
I love it.
Yeah. Well, I worked out yesterday, so tomorrow will be worse. Dom's late onset muscle soreness, which could be a conspiracy by the man. Could be big
Doms.
lactic acid trying to keep me down.
Yeah. Yeah. I know I had the DOMS yesterday too, because I was like, man, I'm not feeling good. I ache all over. And then Misty, I told her I was working out. She's like, remember? She's like, that means it's working in the sore. And I was like, oh yeah. I was like, I forgot about that.
Every little ache, every little cough,
Did you?
everything.
Yeah.
And you think I'm about to die from the COVID. That's at least that's me all day long.
No, I'm with you, Josh. I was like, oh, that's right. My arms hurt because I did, weights yesterday, and I forgot what that feels like because I haven't done it in so long.
Have you let Kennedy use your weights? Or are they too heavy?
And they're a little too heavy for him. He wanted me to buy a lighter kettlebell, but I can't. There's not one in all of the country to have shipped or go pick up. So
They don't have negative weight kettlebells.
yeah. Get him the lighter ones.
The jokes.
Listen, those arms don't stay that dainty just by not doing anything. You have to do negative weights to keep them that small.
If you're enjoying the jokes you're hearing and the beers we're drinking, I hope you I hope you're smelling what I'm stepping in right now, Josh.
Hold on, I'm about to share this I'm about to pin it to the top of our Twitter profile.
Okay. Oh, did you say share?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Do you have the music for this one? Is it the actual music?
Look, the only music I don't have is the open.
Is this the actual sharing song, or is it some sharing song that you just like randomly?
This is I only did that on my chugging because I needed more time to chug.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as we all realize that it's because of your inadequacy and not because you're trying to take over the show, because it seems like you're trying to take over the show, conspiring against me.
No. Are you? I'm glad that you feel free to share your thoughts with me right now.
Yeah, I wish everybody else would. So, ladies and gentlemen, look into your heart, look into your soul, grab your phone, and let your fingers do the talking, and share. Share with those you care with. Jose, share that Mixler feed. Michael, I see you on there. Share it. Preston, you can't hug with your super powerful huggy arms, but you can hug with your shares. Linda, I see you. Tom, Matt.
How is Linda? I haven't seen her in a while.
Linda is well, as of last week, she was great. She'd be better if she shares, because she would just feel like she contributed to people's enjoyment of this show. Matt, listen, I know a conspiracy theory when I see one. No one is butthurt. It's just somebody who knows things. Hi, Misty. How are you?
Hey, Misty. So glad you could join us today.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's something I wish I could share with everybody out there.
The Rona that you think you got, right?
Yeah, or the herpes. What you got?
No, not the herps. Much better than the herps. I've got some ingenious mango marshmallow dum dum.
I want to see what that looks like.
We picked this up last Saturday on our beer run, not the official beer run, but our beer run. So
Okay.
here we go. Got a nice crowler of this, and I'm sure it's going to be wonderful because they mostly put out wonderful things.
Mostly.
Mango marshmallow dum dum.
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
Uh
What does that mean? That's always really.
It just.
They fill these crowlers.
I've been all thumbs today. I've dropped like so much stuff today.
Yeah. It's probably your guilt from trying to conspire against me.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Holding this over my computer, which is probably not the best thing to do today, but look at that. Color.
What was your? Look at your not clean beer clean glass. Hold on, Dirty Glass Mafia. Look at that. Somebody screenshot that one. Hold that back up there, Kennedy.
No.
Yes. Where's the Dirty Glass Mafia? My goodness, scroll back.
There we go.
Is it?
Yeah, look at that. Anytime there's bubbles. So
Wait,
here's a
that's
little
where
thing. When
mine
there's
was
bubbles that cling to the side like that, that means that there's little particles of either leftover soap residue
Yeah, you should
or
always
dust
rinse
or
the
something.
glasses out.
Okay.
Do little.
Do your little chinch. Yeah, well, next
Those
time.
little rinsey rinse.
Yeah,
Have those
that's
been
my
sitting?
bad.
Have those been sitting in the
No,
in the
that's
cupboard?
Actually, you know what? That one might have been.
This one may have
Yeah,
been.
that one might have been.
This is our fancy beer glass.
But this one definitely was sitting in the back, and I just pulled it out and used it.
Yeah, I know what that's like.
Whipped it out.
I just
Pulled it out and
whipped
used
it
it.
out, and it was all fine.
Yeah, that's listen, a couple of key ways to keep the Dirty Glass Mafia from jacking you from the backside. With you, I've been listening to. They've had the Chronic on 420. I listened to the Chronic straight through. Dr. Dre's seminal album, one of the greatest of all time, the Chronic. So
Were you drinking anything while you listening to it?
I was actually mowing the yard, and then yes, I
Preston,
had a lawnmower beer. I had
Because would that be seminal fluid?
Oh, that's horrible. That's the worst thing I've ever heard. Let's end the show now. I don't know that's your conspiracy. You just grossed me out. Anyway.
What
was I saying?
Let's
Oh,
see.
yeah. The Dirty Glass
Brendan,
Mafia.
I did not clean that with vegetable oil.
So here's a tip. Not just the tip. Here's a tip. Kennedy's glass is just, I don't know. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, that was probably my bad. I'm in charge of glassware and beer,
No.
so that's
Listen,
my bad.
if it's been stored for a while, yes, obviously always a rinse because you put it in a cabinet and there's dust in the air. Rinse them, store, and let them dry upside down. If you let them dry right side up, obviously anything that was in the water, once the water evaporates, will stay in your glass. Also, you can store them upside down. That'll keep things from landing and settling inside of the glass. So let it dry in a drying rack when you're done, upside down. And then, just put it back in that cabinet upside down. Boom. And then give it a rinse if you want before you pour.
Ed's asked me what kind of guitar is in the background.
Oh, yeah. What kind of guitar is that? Is that a Fender acoustic?
It's a Yamaha acoustic.
Can you play us a ditty?
I cannot. Well, it's funny you should say this because I'm tethered to my spot right now. I've got the mic clipped on. I got the headphones in.
Ready to rock.
I can't move.
Yeah.
I can't reach. I can't go back there and reach it.
We might look like we're worlds apart here, but no, there's not
We're
room. in
actually
this
not.
space
Like she's actually,
there's no room here for a guitar.
right here, but right here. But since we have an extra camera, we're doing the triple box.
Next week,
New
we'll
drinking
put-
game. New drinking game. Every time Kennedy does that with his hair with both hands, take a drink.
Ah, okay. There you
Every time he messes with his hair. I want you to notice, and I did this on purpose, say, oh gosh. Why is there an uptick in liver poisoning?
Oh, we're totally drunk right now.
Yeah.
Does that include me too?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know if you're in on it. But that's the new drinking game. Every time you do one, if you do the hair without your hands move, that's a chug.
Oh, hey, yeah, the wisp.
I haven't done
The
that.
nay-nay?
I haven't done that.
Yeah, you have. You don't even realize you do it.
I whip my hair without. It's just
When you do the little. And that look, like bro, like whatever that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I did a lot on 420, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, what were we talking about? I don't even remember now. Oh, I wanted to point out something I did on purpose. You went dark shirt, I went light shirt. You went long hair, I went no hair. You went glasses, I went sans glasses, so I can't see what people are typing.
Well,
But you
So
went.
it's opposite day.
with the lighting, it looks like I'm actually semi-tanned and you're extra pasty. But I can assure you, I'm extra pasty.
Well, I've actually been outside quite a bit, so I'm getting.
You're probably actually darker than me. It's just it's lighting.
Yes, it is. So anyway, that's what I'm going for. Contrast.
Interesting point.
Contrast.
Yeah.
All right.
Contrast.
All
There
right,
you go.
someone was asking me about how the beer
Yeah,
tastes.
Misty wants to know how the beer tastes.
If you're a fan of like the ingenious candy type beers, you're gonna love this one. It is really good. You get a lot of mango and marshmallow out of it.
I'll try a sip. Is it really
It literally tastes like
Oh, wait.
a fabulous dessert, like candy, like you're drinking candy.
Really?
I wonder what flavor Dum Dum they went with. My favorite was always the question mark. I don't know. Did they
The
mix up the
mystery.
flavor there, or was that a flavor and they just couldn't
Oh,
put a thing?
I don't know. I'm kind of a dum-dum about all this.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, Misty. Good for about 3 sips. And then it's like, okay, enough.
Is it? I mean, is it sweet? Is it like drinking candy?
Let's see.
It is like drinking candy. It's absolutely like that.
Okay, so maybe a sharer, like sharing with a bunch of people. Like I don't know. For me, I'm not one to drink something sweet. I don't drink sodas. I don't drink sweet things. Right. I
Yeah,
drink dry beers. If it's a cider, it's got to be dry. If it's a mead, it's got to be beer. No, I'm just kidding. I like dry meads. Anyway, I like dry. I like no sugar because I'm a
I can
manly
definitely smell the
adult.
marshmallow in that.
Well, I have a sweet tooth, so I'm kind of a fan.
Okay, well, cool. No,
So-
I'm glad you like it.
So yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I would like to try it. Just like all the over-the-top beers, I want to try. I just don't want to be saddled with having to drink
A
a
whole
large quantity.
Yeah.
Like I said, I would have loved to share this with you,
Oh, speaking of sharing,
but you're way over there.
something that you did share with me was your West Coast
Oh.
IPA.
Yeah. How'd you like it?
Let me set the mood. It was yesterday evening, 7 or so o'clock. The breeze. My wife and I get our Adirondack chairs and we go and we set them underneath our trimmed up nice Vitek tree that hangs over and provides shade and the rustling when the breeze comes through. And we're right by our jasmine, and so all the flowers right there. And our dogs are leaping around. Bosco's leaping around, chasing after bugs that are flying, being pure Bosco. And we're just sitting there enjoying. The kids are inside, so the kids are not around us, and we pour it up and just in our proper IPA glasses and sit and look at our backyard, just contemplate life and listen to some good music. And it was, in all of that, fantastic.
Nice.
So, thank
Yay.
you for providing a beautiful moment with me and the missus. It was because
awesome.
drinking a beer is not just the beer in and of itself, right? We have the ability to take a thing that is beer, which has so many different, has so many different components. We have the water and the hops and the malt and the yeast, and all that adds character in many different ways that probably too many details to go into right now, right? As we all know as homebrewers. And it's also leading into our next segment with a guest. So hopefully the guest that was ready to come on knows that I'm saying that when I talk about homebrew. Anyway, just saying the atmosphere.
Brendan, we're ready for you.
The atmosphere around it also lends to it. So I didn't get super analytical on your beer. I don't know if you want me to get a little analytical. I always do that a little bit. If you want me to.
If you want, first of all, I just want to say, as much shit as we give each other, I'm happy that I could provide a moment like this for you.
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
It warms my heart.
Oh, well, thank you. We cheersed you and said, thanks, Kennedy.
Oh, and it's
Sip
nice.
up.
See, they love each other, y'all. They just like to give each other help.
That's why we bicker the way we do.
Exactly. Hey, Danielle. Danielle's in the house.
Yeah.
Hey, Danielle.
But anyway, no, it was a very pleasant. But we both enjoyed it. And
Awesome.
did you dry hop it?
I did, yes.
What did you dry hop with?
Cascade.
Okay.
About
For how
3
long?
ounces. About 3 ounces of Cascade. About 3 days after primary ferment. Actually, yeah, I'd say about 3 days into fermentation.
Okay. Okay. If you were going to brew that beer again,
Yeah.
maybe move it to, I don't know, 4 days. Just a way to get just a little more pop on the aroma.
Well, I mean,
You had to dig for it, and it may have been that I was just sniffing when it was a little cold. So if you let it,
well, yeah,
Losing your taste
and by
to get
that
the aroma?
time, I mean, when you had it, that was probably about 6 weeks after I had bottled that. So
No.
maybe some of the hops have already,
Started to fall off.
they get a little finicky.
maybe, but I mean, it was still a nice aroma. I wanted more of it. I just wanted more. I wanted to be hit in the face. I wanted my olfactory to be overwhelmed with a sense of a cascade hop aroma.
Mm-hmm.
I was wowed. I wanted to be knocked on my ass. Anyway.
Indeed.
But no,
In a good way.
Yes, but it was a very pleasant, enjoyable moment. So
Good.
yeah, so,
Good. Those West Coast IPAs went fast.
Well, good, because they were worth drinking for sure.
Yeah.
I'm trying to add Brendan if it's going to work. Let's see if it works. Oh, everything's locking up, so it seems as though something's happening.
Hey,
Well, okay.
a big S in the house.
We're good.
Let's see what happens here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeep, yerp, burp. He's
Yeah.
Well,
here.
This is kind of
Somebody's
first
here.
time we're doing a three-way Skype thing, right?
Yay! Look at the stats, Brendan. Oh man, Brendan.
Wait,
nice.
there it was.
Brendan.
Do you
What's
have a-
up?
Do you have a
Let-
smoking jacket?
Do I have a what?
A smoking
I'm excited
jacket?
To see this.
No, but I do have a sweet sign.
You need a smoking jacket. Can
Yeah.
we everybody? I want to start a fund right now. To get Brendan a smoking jacket. That is an amazing mustache.
Yeah.
You know,
And you're
Really? It just grows on me.
Ah.
There we go.
I don't know if it's just the structure of your face and the design that you decided to go with. That is all everything.
There
That
you
is
go.
so Gomez Adams. Just it's
he
just
does need
beautiful.
we need a smoking jacket for
And
sure.
we need to get you a smoking jacket.
That
A
is-
Liquid Lunch branded smoking jacket.
Like
That's
a nice deep red.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, with a silk liner, black
Oh, yeah,
liner.
of course. And don't forget the slippers to match too, though.
Oh, I imagine you've got slippers on right now.
I don't. I'm barefoot.
Lied
Oh
off.
well,
Yeah.
yeah. That's
Lie to me.
question, Brandon.
Yes,
Are you wearing pants right now?
I am wearing shorts. One of the rare occasions.
Okay. All right. Yep. I went pantsless for one show and I never heard the end of it. Yes. I just saw a nice Hugh Hefner picture of it.
I was like, damn, I wish we
Smoking
could take a
jacket.
picture of this real quick and throw it up there with like Hugh
Uh-huh.
Hefner in a red smoking jacket.
Yeah. Is that a how long have you had the stash going, Brendan?
Off and on for I don't know. I've probably kept it for 2 years or 3 years or so.
You need to keep that. That is just it works. I'm
I
sorry. When I see something that works, that's just something that works. It works.
now
Really?
I have
Is it
the
getting
problem.
uncomfortable? Sorry.
I have the problem of all my facial hair just turning white. So I kind of, fix it up a little.
Yeah, I've got
Nothing wrong with
got
that.
patches of white, but it's not my mustache yet.
But that mustache is all natural then.
That's right. That's
Wow.
just the color that God gave me.
Mm.
Nice.
You
It
are
does
lucky.
look like the finger of God just landed underneath your nose and just.
I like Misty says that's a Navy stash. That's pretty perfect too. I see that as Navy
I don't think
stash.
they're allowed to go past the
Mhm.
outside of the lips.
Oh, really?
Well,
For the
I have to
military
keep mine
staff.
trimmed for refinery work in order to have to wear a respirator, so it's right at my corner of my lip.
Okay. Wow. All right. So, Brendan, I noticed you were consuming a beverage there.
I am.
What were you drinking?
This is a HBW cream ale that I was lucky enough to keg up.
Their double cream ale.
Oh yeah.
Yes. That was good. We got everybody drink. I just did my hair and I didn't think about it.
Drink.
So when we went to the tasting at HBW, we got a crowler of that double cream ale.
So I don't think that this one's a double. They did a single previously.
Oh,
and
okay.
This one's like a 5 or 5.5%. It's not.
Yeah,
it's not the 7 or 8% that they had on there.
Mike Sturm just joined. Hi, Mike.
Oh, hey, Mike.
How are you? He's in Angel Fire, New Mexico.
Uh-huh.
He's there. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
Well, it's nice. See, we're almost coast to coast. Almost coast to coast.
Yeah. Do we have anybody in California?
You got Florida, and we're all the way to New Mexico.
Oh, I think we had somebody in Seattle. Danny Reed, are you still out there? I think I saw you pop up. I meant to say hi.
Do we have anybody in Brownsville?
We got Seattle in the house.
Oh, yeah, we
tip.
literally are. Come on, it's not this type of show. We're not talking about touching tips.
It can be. No.
Coast to coast.
It really can't.
Coast to coast.
Well, Brandon, it's nice to have you on.
Yeah, thanks.
So, Brendan,
Yeah,
there's a reason you're on today.
I was told so. Yeah.
I mean, we're not just here to compliment your stash all day.
That's
I'll
right.
take it.
Why are you here today?
So, Rogue Brewers, as a homebrew club, has a standing monthly meeting the last Friday of every month. That just so happens to be this coming Friday tomorrow. And because of the current situation, we're not allowed to have said meeting in the normal meeting place nor live meetings. So we are doing online meetings, through a Zoom meeting. This Friday, we're actually going to have a special guest from the American Homebrewers Association, John Moorhead, who is over the, he's the competition manager for the American Homebrewers Association. The club itself has been trying to set up a homebrew competition, and this, I think, is really going to be where we can corner a person and grill him until he decides he wants to quit. So it's going to be fun.
Cool. That's cool. How did you land that guest?
So the AA sent out emails to a bunch of clubs at the beginning of the month, asking if clubs had any interest in doing virtual meetings with AHA officials, I guess. Mm-hmm. And they came back. I filled out all my information. I know a bunch of the other ones, other clubs have either done it or it's already been done, but we, for whatever reason, they got back to us later than everybody else, but I'm happy about it. I couldn't really ask for anybody else that I wanted to talk to, because it's exactly, the need that we have is speaking to somebody about setting up a competition, and we're going to have the head of competitions on the thing. So
that's cool. That is super cool. I love that they're reaching out to talk to people. I mean, it's one of those things where, for all of our complaints about having to stay home all the time, it really does open up the ability for people, anybody, to be just doing whatever. There's no time spent traveling places. There's no time spent at work, because all the work is being done at home for the most part. And so, I think, we have to take advantage of the ability to just talk to people. And so that's fantastic. So competition, any chance you're going to do like a Keezer build competition? Because I've been working on my Keezer. Kennedy will be happy to know this, that finishing out my trim work, getting past the mental block that will then allow me to brew beer hopefully soon.
You're a little late.
That's the mental block. That's cool.
You're a little late. Sorry. Do you want to talk about it, Brendan?
No, you go ahead. I want to hear what
Okay.
you have to say.
Oh, so a few months back, they had a Keyser build workshop at the grain cellar.
Grain cellar.
Yeah. So
That's
I don't
a workshop.
know.
That's not a competition.
So competition,
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
know.
So here's what I would want to do with a Keyser build competition. So Kennedy, you remember when we picked up this freezer from a neighbor, right?
Yes.
So they had stored some sort of meat or dead animal or thing, and the power went out. And my neighbor, she was like, "This thing smells awful," and I'm like, "Oh, I can tolerate dead animal." And if you clean it enough,
Animal.
yeah, if you clean it enough, and which I did, I'm just bleached the ever loving bejesus out of it, and it doesn't smell at all like dead animal anymore.
No,
I mean, or
don't
maybe
smell
just the
dead
studio
animal.
just kind of evened it out. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, I think a competition where to do the coolest build with spending like under a certain amount of money. Like you can't go buy a brand new freezer. You have to source one somewhere out there that and then figure out if it works or not.
Oh.
And then the materials put on it and all that kind of stuff. Like that would be to me a fun competition. Obviously, there's a minimum amount you're going to spend on taps and shanks and all that kind of thing, right? But as far as like decorating the outside and things like that, that's where you got to really channel your creative
Yeah,
side.
so you think there should be a maximum spend?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. I mean, but you have to get creative in how you source things. So
Yeah,
like,
exactly. And what
you know,
you do and
could-
reuse and, things like that.
Yeah. So could you have somebody, donate their time and paint a portrait of Brendan with his mustache looking regal and have that on the front of your Keyser or something like that?
Well, that's first place winner for sure.
It's
That's
a
what I'm saying.
possibility.
Yes. So it would make the beer taste better too. Like maybe it's like the front of the Keyser is his face and the taps are his eyeballs. Something like
How big is your freezer that you got?
it is.
It's the same size as the ones at the grain
Is it
cellar.
11.5? Is that an 11.5?
Oh, 11.5 is a little bigger. I think that one that we got.
9.5?
Yeah, 9 or something like that.
Okay, 9.95, something like that. Yeah, it's a standard size home.
You have room for like 4, maybe 5?
Yes, and I'm trying to decide if I want to do CO2 on the outside. I've got it in the corner so the back corner could hold my CO2 tank. So give me a little extra room.
So I just built one the end of last year. My Keyser now is 15.7 cubic feet.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Damn.
So I can hold 12 kegs, and I have 8 taps. So
Yeah,
What's-
that's
Have you ever-
my fear is that if I have that many, I'll have that many, and I won't make it to work the 2 days out of the week I'm supposed to go at this point. I know me.
just keep beer on tap. It's no big deal. It's not going to go bad.
No, I will go bad. I'll be like, I'm honestly kind of well, I've got caster. I want to put casters on it, right? I want to be a little mobile. If I want to take it out to the garage for a party, when that's another option, right? So I can wheel it out there. Those big, squishy
Josh,
casters. Huh?
don't. You don't
What?
need wheels. You've got your guns. You just pick that thing right up. It's nothing to you. Just pick
No,
it
I'm
up
going-
and walk it right out there.
I could, but I want to keep the beer from foaming up. Right, Brendan? Am I right?
That's
Am I
right. That's right.
Yeah. So I want to get the big squishy casters, the big 8-inch casters on the bottom.
Casters are cool.
Yeah, they are
Easy
cool.
to-
And
Brendan,
maybe put the little LED lights on there so that. It's ridiculous.
Have you ever had 10 kegs in your Keyser?
Oh, I have it full right now. Yeah.
You have. Wow. You have
What's
12.
on tap right now at your house?
Shall I take the laptop and show you?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh.
All right. Okay, let's do Keyser talk real quick.
All right.
Collar width.
So I did an extra tall collar. I wanted to be able to fit kegs on the top shelf or on the shelf there that is in the Keyser. So I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, man.
Is that the 36-inch tray?
Yep. Yep. I had to have it custom made because I cut my holes wider than what they wanted. ACS Solutions, they only offer a 3-inch on center holes, which are really tight together, and mine's 4 inches on center. But yeah, I have all the lines are push fit fittings, John Guest push fit fittings, and my gas system is a 4-way manifold that I have split to 8. So I have 8 selectable gases that are paired off. I have a bank of 4 at full pressure, 35 psi, so I can carbonate stuff. And then I have a beer gas tank that I run a stout tap on. And then I have my old kegerator and both of those refrigerators are now fermentation refrigerators.
Okay. Oh, is that? I see your bench back there. Is that you?
Is that what?
Was that you on your bench back there? Was that you? What's your bench?
Oh, don't worry about that.
That was Linda's.
It looked like you had a lot of weight on that thing.
It's a squat rack. Don't worry about that.
Hey, okay. So can I ask you cost? Like what we're talking about? You know, what did that run? that I can't ask.
So
his wife's gonna kill him.
Well, she knows, but
Well, I can tell you that if you had a custom-made 36-inch tray, that's a couple hundred at least, right?
that was like 300, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, but it was better than just pouring beer into buckets to empty the tap lines. The issue with that collar is that collar's a 2x10, I think, so that I could have enough height. I can't fit full-size ball lock kegs on the little ledge that's on the right side of it, but I can fit pin locks that have been retrofitted to ball lock fittings. And so I run pin locks on that little ledge, and then I can fit 12 without the beer gas tank in it, and I can run 11 with the beer gas tank in it. And I drilled a hole through my 10-inch collar that I have a 20-pound CO2 tank out on the side of it, so I run pound tank. I fill it like 3 times a year.
The 20-pound lasts you a third of the year?
Well, I only use it so I have all of those carbonation lines that are full pressure, but I rarely use those except for I keep water on tap. So I'll make a, redneck Topo Chico or something like that. And just keep carbonated water because my wife likes to drink it and it's good with mixers, low carb stuff. And then other than that, I spunned everything. I ferment in kegs, so I spunned everything. So I naturally condition and carbonate all my beers. So I really just need CO2 for pushing beer.
Okay. So you keg condition.
Yeah.
Okay. I get it.
I don't add any fermentable sugar or anything like that. I just when the beer is about 5 points shy of terminal gravity, I'll pull the gas blow off tube off of it and seal up the keg and let it naturally condition on those last. It's spunding.
Do you have to do you have any like trub at the bottom or any like yeast particulates or whatever? Is that just like a couple of pours and it's all gone, or?
Typically, I'll ferment in one keg, get to a certain point, transfer into a fresh keg, and then complete everything there. And then I'll utilize the yeast cake. I'll either save some of it or I'll put fresh beer on top of the old yeast cake and just save money that way.
Yeah, you can pan fry it too. Not bad. Is that just me?
You pan fried trub before?
Sure. Yeah, it's add a little you some chives, little like maybe some cheddar, and pan fry it up, a little olive oil, maybe butter. It's a nice little treat. So
yeah, but no, that's 8 Perlicks. That's all Perlick taps and the hosing and tubing and everything like that, plus the collar. The collar took me, maybe $30 to build, but the freezer itself was brand new, like $500 some dollars. I mean, it was.
Big one.
Was it maybe a scratch and dent at Lowe's or something?
No, that was brand new at Home Depot.
No, you walk by and kick it. Like, scratch and dent. You knock some off of this. Cosmetic.
All
Yeah,
I
it
have.
works good. The only issue I have is that because of the height of the collar, the top area. So I have a little USB fan that tries to recirculate air, but because the top of the collar is so high, that air gets stagnant and warm, and so I always have to pour off, clear the lines, and then I can beer.
Okay. And
That's
then,
kind of typical draft systems.
Whatever you spent on that, Kaiser, Brendan, money well spent.
Yeah, well, I do enjoy it. It's great for parties, especially when the wife has all her teacher friends over and
teachers drink. Let's be honest. They are thirsty individuals.
Well, can you blame them?
Yeah, exactly. Now y'all know.
They've earned it. Oh, seriously. It's the only way we've gotten through all this is just perpetually drunk.
Exactly.
Let's work on math.
Do you have a water filter system that you use too, or what do you do for your water? Because I know water's supposed to be really important.
For making beer?
Yeah, sorry. Side
Yeah.
note. Yeah.
I have,
and the water
I have a reverse osmosis,
osmosis,
wall
okay.
set up. Yeah.
And
The
water
one
that
that
you
was
do through
the one that
tap.
was at HBW that you saw.
Mhm.
Did you see it on the wall?
I did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I thought something was wrong with mine, so I bought a second one, and then when I realized mine didn't have an issue, I gave him that one.
Oh.
So that's the exact same one that I have.
Okay. I would like to look into getting something like that. I just hear it's better water in general to drink.
Well, not to drink, because all the minerality's taken out of it, so it doesn't taste like anything. It doesn't even taste like water.
Yeah.
Which is why I have to add. I'll make Topo Chico, and I'll actually take tap water and add mineral to it to make it harder. But if I was to do it from RO, the reason I use RO is just because it gives me a blank slate with which I can add whatever mineral I need to make whatever final beer I want to.
And if you have any further questions, want to take a deep dive into water,
Oh wow.
you can get this one also by our friend John Palmer's book that Kennedy will eventually read once he gets his pizza boxes off at the top of it. And this joke's been made a million times, but I'll be honest with you, for a book called Water, it's a little dry, but tons of information.
I haven't heard that one yet.
You can get it at the Grain Cellar, or you can get it at you can go on our Amazon link, liquidlunchshow.com/Amazon. Gives a little kickback. If your car is broken down or something.
Funny little story about one of a fellow home brewer when we were at the HBW. Steve was telling us about his home keg system, or his home kegerator that he did, and the tap handles that he had. And he was talking about he had tap handles that were tall and fancy or whatever, but he noticed that his cat would get up there and just knock it over, so he actually had to change it to the small one. So it was just kind of a funny story. I thought that was cute.
Yeah, cats and tap handles.
I actually, when I first got it installed, the issue with mine is that I have a ledge at the front of my garage nearest to the interior wall. And so if I'm moving beer around, I have to, lift a keg and then drop it over a 10-inch collar on top of a 6-inch ledge. So it's about, bottom of my chest height. And the 2 months into using this system, I moved beer in, I hooked everything up on full gas and everything like that. And then I walked away and I came out about 4 hours later, and the tap closest to the end had just got kicked open a little bit.
Mm.
The entire keg, which was the brand new keg that I put on, and
No.
go to and my 20-pound tank and everything. So I had this river in my garage. move everything off the wall and pressure wash out at 8 o'clock at night, and then all some stuff. But luckily, go see Preston at the grain cellar, and he has springs that you put in your taps that they'll pop right back closed.
So that doesn't happen. It would just come back. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I got 7 of them there. The only thing that don't work with is the flow control taps, which if you're in the market, save your money. I don't really like the flow controls that much, but that's my opinion.
So on your beer guess, what's the ratio? 70-30 or?
70-25, I think. I get it from Carbonics down in South Houston.
Okay. Cool. Do you, when you carbonate beer that you put on that beer gas, do you carbonate with the beer gas?
No, typically I'll just carbonate it with CO2. I'll do a force carb for, say, I don't know, 12 hours, 16 hours or something at full 35 psi, and then I'll pull it off.
35.
Yeah, if I'm in a force carb, I force carb at 35.
Wow.
45 for a regular beer, for a regular 2 to 2.5 volume beer, 35 psi for 24 hours, and then degas, and then hook regular serving pressure up for 12, and I'm right on number.
Really? I'm afraid to go that high. I keep thinking something's going to blow up.
Nothing's gonna happen.
All right.
Cool. I could talk kegerators and keezers and all that for days. I'm debating without the McCasters on. It's a little low, as far as like when you're serving. It's like as a taller individual. I don't know. I'm not gonna say it's an awkward like pool, but I don't know. It's not like high like when you go to the bar. It's all like eye level.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to decide if maybe like the next one I build, maybe it'll be a stand-up freezer or something like that. I'm weighing the pros and cons and all that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah, my first kegerator was a shop refrigerator that I just bought that was set up for one tap, and it was big enough for a Sankey half barrel, so they'd throw that in there full of Dos Equis, and I think I got the refrigerator, the tap and lines, and an empty Dos Equis keg for like $150.
Oh, wow.
And then I used it so much I retrofitted it to add 2 more taps, and it worked fine. It was great, but I just wanted more capacity, so I kind of went, let's go from 3 to 8 and see what happens. And
yeah, you lose a little, like, so with a chest freezer, if it gets cracked open a little bit, you're still going to keep it's going to stay cold because the cold air sinks and it's insulated around it. With a stand-up freezer, if that door's cracked a little bit, you're losing all your cold air.
Yeah, plus both of them are in the garage, so in the middle of the summer, that thing struggled to keep up.
Yeah.
To, just cold temperature, just serving temperature.
Yeah.
So now with the freezer, I haven't gone through a full summer yet, but I can't imagine it's going to run near as much as that inefficient refrigerator did. And then I can use the inefficient refrigerator as just a fermentation fridge. Yeah.
All things to think about. Yeah, those Houston summers, then a refrigerator in the garage is going to be struggling. No matter what.
It's a mold. It's a fight against attrition for mold. It's you've got to be on top of it, bleach everything once a month at least, and you can't have traditional taps with the plungers. You have to have Perlix, otherwise you're going to get mold all in the ring in the front plunger and stuff like that. So
yeah. I think most people should just have a studio in their house and then put it in there. But that's just me.
Yeah. I don't think I could talk my wife into letting me do more stuff in the house.
Homebrew creep is a real thing. It takes over one cabinet and then just starts to multiply and move from there. It's like equipment.
It does.
Yeah, it's like the equipment mates and like has babies, and all of a sudden you got fermenters and cleaning supplies and taps and empty kegs and all kinds of stuff just stashed everywhere. So
yeah, we have a room that could be a breakfast nook. The table and chairs. It's a brew room.
No, you have a couch in front of your TV for breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What do we need a room
I mean,
for?
That's
I
a
have
brewing
no-
nook.
We don't
I
need a
have a
dining
third
room.
car garage that is my brewery, and then the rest of the garage space is taken up by, a keezer and two refrigerators, and then
Squat
I
rack.
have squat rack, and then I have I think two closets full of sour beer going. So
Oh wow.
Okay, well, you're living right, Brendan. You're living right.
Yeah.
I would say he's
I'm an
living
all-in
large.
kind of
Well,
person.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
So
all right. When is the Zoom meetings tonight? Did we say, or is
The
that
Zoom meeting's tomorrow at
Tomorrow.
7. If you'd like any further information, go to the Rogue Brewers Facebook page.
and
It's on there. If you're not a member, join.
I posted a link in the message section for the meeting tomorrow. So
Okay.
if anyone's interested, go ahead, click on that link, check it out. Is anyone can anyone join the meeting, Brendan, or is it just Rogue Brewers?
Yeah, anyone can join the meeting as long as they have the meeting ID.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna kick anybody out or anything. I might mute you, but
Yeah.
If
Exactly.
you're gonna have questions,
I'm sure the current members are gonna do a lot worse than you are. So
Yeah, they're. I mean, as the meeting goes on, it gets a little wild. I mean, no one has to drive anywhere.
Depend on what hour you're
That is
into in the
the issue.
meeting.
No one has to drive.
Typically, we all show up to the grain cellar. We be responsible. We take
Yeah.
2-ounce pours. We try everybody. We socialize. We go home after about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Right.
Even then, you Uber or you get a spouse or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With this, it's let's see how much I can in what amount of time.
Yeah.
and hopefully it's your spouse, because you don't want it to turn into one of those parties.
Well, that's true too.
Very true.
Well, and I think it becomes a point where people are so happy to be talking to other people, they just don't want to go. It's like, no, what else? And what else did you do today?
Yeah, I find our meetings are pretty fun.
Yeah. You're just like, yeah.
I mean, it's not like talking to someone in person, but they're pretty fun.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot about some of my fellow Rogue Brewers these Zoom meetings.
As the great Nils Dahl likes to say, who's a member of Rogue, it's not social distancing, it's social togetherness with physical distancing.
There you go. I like
Yeah.
that.
That's
I
beautiful.
like that. And this would be good if somebody wanted to see what a meeting is like. This would be a good first kind of toast, step into it, because we're not sitting there sharing the beers and talking about everybody's home brews, which is nice about part being in person. But they kind of wanted to see the people that were there and how it kind of goes, and they don't want to travel or anything like that.
Yeah, for the
We'll
first
also
hour.
probably be on our best behavior because we'll have a guest. So.
Exactly, and that too.
Yeah, so after the guest probably leaves, that's probably
when the crazy
Yeah,
come out.
yeah.
All right. Well, Brendan, we won't keep you. I want you to go maybe condition that stash a little bit. It doesn't look like it needs it, but I know that you got to keep it
No.
just so.
Yeah.
All right.
This stash game's way strong.
It is very strong. Perfect. Maybe just go admire it in the mirror.
I'll try.
Well, Brendan, thank you, sir. And
Thanks.
we'll
Thanks,
talk at
Brendan.
you again.
Thanks,
I
Brendan.
want to do a Keezer build show. Like get into gory details. Maybe we charge admission.
We can
Yeah.
come over here and do one at our place. So, because I've been wanting to build one, so maybe
Yeah,
we can.
we may be building a Keezer soon, so.
So yeah, if you,
know
want to
what?
use us,
Let's find a way to do it like super. Like obviously, Jules take over the visual as far as the looks of it, because you can make a Keezer into just about it look just about like anything. It doesn't have to be the whole, just a collar on a freezer. Although that's functionally, that's typically you want to get the beer going, but you can bling them out to make them look really cool.
I'm all about
there
the
are no
bling,
limits.
baby.
Yeah, I still have envisioned to put, that cedar collar on mine, like we did at Preston's, or the club Keezer that we built up at the grain cellar. So that's still something to come. It's just I haven't, I've got 15 other things going. So
Yeah, no, well, this guy's got beer coming out, so it's like,
There you go.
when
But
you get to it, you
seriously,
get to it.
Maybe we could offline. We could talk about that, Brendan, and
Yeah,
because
sure.
we've been wanting to get one work in, and we talked about it before. So maybe we could just like in all this time we have make that actually happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super easy and it doesn't cost a lot. If you've got a freezer, it
Yeah.
doesn't take.
Yeah, I'm getting real tired of having to use my freezer for fermenting and storing my kegs.
Yeah,
It doesn't really work
no,
at all.
no, exactly.
Just wait for a power outage and wait for somebody who's storing a bunch of meat, and then they'll be like, "I want to get rid of this thing." And then
Right. So I
Yeah.
would love to seriously work on that though.
I don't want to say something like wait till hurricane season, but that's when all that stuff happens. And
right.
That's true. Yeah.
But
Hey,
if it affects them, it affects you too. So
that's right. That's right. So Keezer season right around the corner. Anyway, all right, Brendan. Thank
right,
you,
y'all.
sir.
All right,
We'll
thanks,
We'll
Brendan.
see you tomorrow for the big meeting, everybody.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. All right, Brendan Frugier. Man, what a killer stash. Not just a pretty face, but let's admire it while we got it.
So
Anyway.
I don't know if I mentioned this, but Brendan is the president of Rogue Brewers Homebrew Club.
El Presidente.
He is El Presidente. So
El Presidente.
he is our fearless
Yeah.
leader.
So the stash works.
Yeah. No. Hey, Kennedy, have you read any of the Palmer yet? Not Palmer Part 2, not Water Palmer, but
No,
the actual. Okay.
I'm going to be honest.
checking.
No,
What have you been doing?
I don't know. But before you leave, we haven't even touched on this yet. So
Oh.
I'm sorry to cut you off,
That's fine. Let's
but I
touch
feel
it.
like we need to do this. We need to end the show with this one.
Let's touch it.
All right. So, Great Texas Beer Run. We mentioned earlier in the show, but starting today through Sunday, go out, support your local breweries. Go out, get some beer to go. This is all sponsored by the Texas Craft Brewers Guild, and they're doing a big push to support our local breweries. So this will be awesome.
I saw Red Horn up in Cedar Creek. Is it Cedar Creek? Near the Round Rockish area, between Round Rock and Leander, up in the Austin area. I saw Red Horn was doing some stuff today. Who else did I just see on my Twitter feed as I scroll through?
And real quick, while you're looking, what I was thinking we could do, if everybody out there is, who's watching, if you go out and gather as much beer on the run or Texas Beer Run that you can get, and then shoot us a picture, put it on our page, put it on our feed over the weekend if you want. But also, when we do our next show, come in and we'll scratch off all the breweries that we've been to, and let's see how many across Houston and or Texas that we can knock out. I think that would be fun.
Yes, if you go to our Facebook page, there at the very top, I pinned it to the top, so it's the first thing you're going to see is that graphic right there, Texas Beer Run. And what we're asking everyone to do is to take pictures of all the beer you got to go and just put them on that post.
Yep.
Or if you don't want to take pictures, just tell us what you got.
Yeah. Take pictures, put it on the post, and tag the brewery so they know that you went to, and it kind of helps spread the love and all that stuff.
And if you're Instagramming your beer run, make sure you hashtag Great Texas Beer Run. It's a good way to for togetherness, get us all out there supporting the breweries we love so much. So go out there, post your pictures on our Facebook page.
A quick side bet. How many do you think we can get? How many local breweries do you think our community can get, our listeners can get?
Oh, I bet we can
10,
get to.
I'm sure
I think we
get
should shoot for like
ones under.
100.
100. All right, let's do it.
So everyone
Okay.
go out there, put your pictures, or
Yeah,
tell
please,
us,
come on.
what you got. Just post it right there at
Yep.
our Facebook page.
Tag it.
I'm running my hands through my hair right now,
So that means drink.
everybody
drink,
takes
drink,
a drink.
drink,
You
finish
can't
your
see it because
beer.
I got the graphic up.
Oh, yeah.
Baleson here just released their modern Motralaxy Hazy IPA, fresh batch.
Yeah.
Momo.
Yep. Momo.
Yeah,
And they
they're
got crowlers.
32 ounce.
Yep.
Yeah, 32 ounce crowlers. Go to go at balesonbrewing.com
Yep.
and your pickup and let's see, name and day of pickup in the subject line is what they're asking
Yeah.
for.
Yeah, some of them have, what I've found is a lot of them have on their Instagram page or their Facebook page, go through that link, not necessarily their website, but go through the Instagram link that's under their name in their bio. So check that out. But yeah, everybody check them out. Go out there, show some love, and put it in, tag them, or post a picture in our in the clip, and then tag them, and let's see if we can get to 100.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna do my darndest.
Yeah, 11 below today. Let's see. They've got, they're saying colorblind. They've got a list right there. I can't see it.
Oh, colorblind, yeah.
But they've got Tarasco truck out there with food as well to get your meals all in one stop. Looks like Be Someone cans. The Austin Beer Works. Sorry,
Yeah.
La Verdad, their Mexican lager, came straight off the canning line.
Do you know what that means?
What?
La verdad?
Means drinky.
It means the truth.
Oh, there you go. Well, the truth is you need to get some of that.
Yeah, so for Danny, hey Danny, he just joined, or I just saw his comment. So he's asking something, and yes, Danny, that is a shaved head.
Huh?
Danny was asking about your shaved head.
I don't know, but he was talking
Yeah. Danny asked if is that a shaved head?
Oh, I mean, I got a haircut.
And he also said he just bought a freezer for fermentation today. So
I saw that. It's a, I want to see the beers coming out of it.
yeah.
So there you go. All right. Well, as the
Oh man, I need
cycle
to sneeze.
goes, go for it. And take a let's take a still shot of your face while you do it, but sneeze into your elbow.
No, I've been sneezing in my shirt in my elbow. So sorry,
Yeah,
you're gonna hear mic noises, but I
Say
usually
hot-
do this
say-
and this to
If
sneeze.
you say hot dog, you won't do it.
Hot dog.
Yeah, it'll stop you from sneezing.
Oh,
Did you know
maybe
that?
It worked.
It did work. It always works. It's magic. I am going to have to go, though, because as the cycle is, today is now a work day for me per whatever the cycle, this weekend, next week. But we'll do another show before next Thursday, right? When do you want to do another show?
I don't know. We'll talk. Let me see. I work Monday, Tuesday, which means we could still do. Not saying we can't do a show then, but
Yeah, I think it would be good, especially if everybody's going through the weekend, doing that. Maybe do a Tuesday show, Tuesday or Wednesday, since you're off on Wednesday.
I mean, we could maybe Sunday. How about Sunday?
Oh yeah, we could do a Sunday.
Turns out, let me check my itinerary to make sure I'm available.
Maybe
Wait.
maybe Sunday afternoon or something like that.
Are you scheduled to be in the living room on Sunday?
Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Look, I'm looking.
Yeah,
Turns out I'm available. Turns out.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, all right. You got that intense look. So yeah, well, I'll reach out to you a little bit and see when we can do
We
this.
could do an update on our
Okay, cool. Well, shameless self-promotion. Hopefully, if all things work out, I finally have a conversation with Razul from Buffalo Bayou scheduled to do an episode of Interbrews tomorrow, and that should be posted soon to see how they're doing over there, see what the latest is there at that beautiful new brewery and all this other stuff. And just if anybody wants to talk, you ask if I'm available. I'm always available. I'll talk to anybody.
And Brendan also posted that if anybody has any questions about building Keyser, he says he's not the expert, but he's willing to share. And I said, but you pretty much are an expert. Maybe not the, but you're definitely an expert. So, yes.
and Danny suggested I shave my head too, but no.
No, we got to. If you do that, then I have to let mine grow out long.
No, I'm not shaving my head.
Uh-uh.
No.
We got to go with the contrast.
I shaved my head like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. Wasn't a bad look.
Same.
But I mean, if you got the assets to grow hair, grow hair.
And do you even notice every show we do, at one point we had our hair was the same length, and his is getting longer, and mine's getting shorter. So I don't know what that's all about.
But Jules, if you straightened your hair,
Oh yeah, maybe I'll do a straightener one.
I think.
how long would that take?
A long time. I don't even have the tools to do that. I don't think.
Hey, don't you have to go to work?
I
Oh,
don't know.
everybody drink. I did it again.
Yeah.
Damn it.
We can get you a straightener. I'm sure we can find a straightener.
Yeah, if somebody has a straightener, I'll borrow one and I'll do a straight. But seriously, my hair's, we started with the seam and his is longer now, and mine, because it curls, it just gets, the longer it gets, the tighter the curls get. So mine's getting shorter and his is getting longer.
Hey, we should probably wrap it up because I'll be honest, I got to pee. Something fierce.
Yeah, it's a good thing we
Jules,
have
I'm
that.
going to say your hair's a lot more fun.
Thank you. I think so, too.
I think
Well,
every
just-
curl adds another degree of fun.
Just
Thanks.
just in general.
It's kind of fun, right?
Well,
yeah, thank
in
you.
general, she's a
Thank
lot
you.
more fun, so it's cool.
But I'm glad you
It's
like it too. I think
It's as bouncy as your personality is, springy and bouncy and effervescent.
Thank you, Josh. I appreciate that. Yeah.
All right, let's do the quick outro then. Do you need my music or you have the music?
Once again, I do not have the open. I have everything else. Are you playing it?
I'll do it now. All right, everybody. Thanks for being a part of today's episode. Everybody stay safe. Mask up for Monday if you're here in Harris County. And go support Beer to Go here in Texas. Get out there, support those local breweries, get some delicious beer. Have a great weekend.
Post your pictures on our Facebook page.
Yes.
Do that. Thanks to Brendan. And we'll see you all, I don't know, whenever we see you again, this weekend or sometime. Bye, everybody.
Bye.